Aloha kako, welcome. My name is James Hustace and I serve as Hawaii County Council Member for District 9, representing the communities of North and South Kohala. Just here to provide a few new updates since our last chat. Last time we spoke a little bit was about the North Kohala water system and wanted to give you a few new updates on that. A little over a week, the North Kohala system, one of the wells went down. This caused a loss of capacity in the area and service for a lot of the residents in the North Kohala area. Some people were faced without water and at a minimum had low pressure. DWS, the Department of Water Supply, they jumped right on it. They stationed water tankers at the top of Hawi Road, as well as they continue to, and they hauled water from outside the system to really supplement the use in the region. The department also engaged with high users in the area to reduce that overall impact to the community. And we're still on that in the North Kohala area, an essential needs only notice that's still in effect. This is really, water use for drinking, cooking, and hygiene purposes only. Repair work is ongoing and is projected to continue on through this week. Replacement equipment is being tested, it's being prepared, and the well is being disinfected, and water quality is also being tested at this time. And I'll continue to share out updates as we receive more information on the Department of Water Supply. But I appreciate everyone's kokua during this time, and really looking forward to an opportunity to talk with the Department of Water Supply. We'll be requesting them to come before council and really speak about this recent impact to the community, as well as the overall and the entire North Kohala system. As a lot of you know, some of that aging equipment across North Kohala and what we need to do going forward for a lot of our residents there. At this time of year, we're also going back to school. So last week, the Waimea Community Association held a town meeting, really speaking to this effect, hearing from our school administrators across the Waimea area. So I want to mahalo all of our teachers and staff as they prepare and get ready for the new school year. I want to wish all of our students and families success in the year ahead. And then, to the general community, please plan ahead for those traffic impacts as schools welcome back students and families. So please plan ahead, give yourself a little bit more time to get to where you need to go. Looking ahead a little bit on council and committee, we are off this week. We'll be back in Kona next week, Tuesday and Wednesday. Some things on the agenda, we continue conversation about Bill 71, which is requiring naloxone and Narcan in our bars. Once again, this was co-sponsored by myself and Cherry Nava, so grateful to bring this forward for discussion. This passed out of committee, so it's now going to be heard at council. So looking forward to having that further conversation about that. We're also having ongoing discussions about a couple possible charter amendments. So some ongoing conversation about that and the possible creation of a Department of Building. Ongoing discussion about zoning regulations, and then some resolutions specifically from District 9 here, transferring funds and supporting island-wide sporting events, as well as back-to-school supplies and those efforts in our communities here. Next week, we also have a general plan review meeting on Wednesday, and that'll be in the evening for the next chapter, Chapter 3 on climate change. So Wednesday, next on the 20th at 5 p.m., we'll have the next review of the general plan and kind of continued conversations as we review each of those chapters. In all these things that come before council, I encourage you to submit testimony. You're welcome to use the email address counciltestimony@hawaiicounty.gov. Remember that your written testimony is due at 12 noon on the business day prior. Otherwise, you may give oral testimony in person in the council chambers or any of our remote sites. You can even request to attend virtually and give your testimony that way by sending an email request to councilremotestimony@hawaiicounty.gov. I value your input on that, on anything that comes before council and kind of your insight into those things. Community events, always want to touch on a couple of road paving things and ongoing impacts on our roads. There's still that ongoing striping from the Lindsay Road intersection to Lalamila Farm Road. Some striping happening there, as well as near the Daniel K. Niue Highway intersection. Out along Mana Road, there's some shoulder work and road maintenance work happening. Up in North Kohala, Hawi Road, tree trimming, shoulder work, and out towards Akoni Puli Highway, around mile markers 22 to 26, some shoulder maintenance and road maintenance happening there. Some other things to look forward to in the week ahead. The Waimea Community Association is holding a special meeting tomorrow evening. That's Tuesday, August 12th, starting at 4:30, going for about an hour. Their special guest will be Senator Brian Schatz, our U.S. Senator, at Kohala Town Hall, kind of giving an update and presentation to the community and answering a number of your questions during that time there. On Wednesday, there's a Coffee with a Cop at Polmaikai Cafe in North Kohala. That's going to start at 8:30 and go till 10:30 that morning on Wednesday. The Wildfire Safety Advocates of Waikoloa, they have their monthly meeting this week on Wednesday, starting at 5:30, and that will be held at the Waikoloa Village Association Community Room. One other thing to prepare for and plan ahead this week, starting on Thursday in the evening at 9 p.m. and going till about 6 a.m. on Friday, there will be a scheduled overnight power outage. This is really impacting Kaihai Road to mile marker 62.5 in the Kaihai Harbor area, as well as Kaihai Harbor along the Konepuli Highway from the harbor to mile marker 7, so impacting the Kailapa, Kohala Estates, Kohala Ranch subdivisions, and also on the top near Kohala Mountain Road between mile markers 10 to 18, including the Pu'uhue Ranch area. The Kanehoa and Anekona subdivisions aren't affected up Kaihai Road, but there will be some night lane closures during the night in those work zones. All of this work is really around pole and equipment replacement for reliability and overall wildfire safety in the region. So be prepared for that. There's more information about that from Hawaiian Electric on their press release out there, and I have posted a little bit about that as well. Some things to look forward to towards the weekend. The North Kohala Tool Library is kicking off their monthly do-it-yourself workshop. So on Saturday between 11 and 1, they're doing their first class on Intro to Basic Car Maintenance. So an opportunity to learn more about the tools and things you have in your garage and how do we take care of our own equipment and property. Also on Saturday evening, the Kamoala Hongwanji Bon Dance is kicking off here in Waimea at Church Row. Kahilu Theater is doing their open house on Sunday from 12 to 4, and you can go to kahilu.org for more information about that. And don't forget, you still can provide some insight and feedback on the Laulima survey. So if you go to hawaiicounty.gov/Laulima, that survey is open until the end of the month here. Looking for people to just provide your thoughts and feedback on things in the community here. And with that, I'm honored to serve as your council member. Please reach out if you have any questions. You're welcome to email me at james.hustace@hawaiicounty.gov. You can call our Waimea office at 808-887-6077 or our Hilo office at 808-961-8564. And with that, I want to wish you good health, be well, aloha.